It was a moving, emotional performance by John Legend at the Billboard Music Awards.
His song, Never Break, continues to provide comfort to families experiencing pregnancy loss, including his own families. CBS 2's Aundrea Cline-Thomas has more now on how sharing his grief is making an impact.
This is for Chrissy.
John Legend's song Never Break took on a whole new meaning. Dedicated to his wife Chrissy Teigen, this performance comes just 2 weeks after the couple shared their devastating pregnancy loss.
It just opened up the floodgates for many people to come forward and say, this happened to me too, in a very healing way.
According to the March of Dimes that advocates for women and babies, 10 to 20% of all pregnancies end in miscarriage. President Stacey Stewart encourages grieving families to share their stories too, only if they're ready.
This community of people that you didn't even know existed, who can be there for you when you need help and you need support and need someone to lean on as well.
It was a National Council of Jewish Women support group that helped Melissa Bruto navigate her loss, 3 different instances, including a pregnancy at 17 weeks.
Talking to the peer counselors there, knowing that other people went through this and they did have children, and you know that they were impacted by that experience, but it didn't have to define whether or not they had a family.
Now Bruto has a 5- and 6-year-old boys, but addressing her grief was a process.
I remember being in a store and there was a woman that was pregnant who worked there, and I ran out of the store hysterically crying.
And you can't forget about the partners who often have their own no less important journey.
We'll never lose our way.
For many, that's what made John Legend's emotional performance even more poignant, unbreakable, using art to share his grief with the world.
Because of COVID, support groups are being held online, but we'll put a link to resources on our website at cbsnewyork.com. Aundrea Cline-Thomas, CBS 2 News.